What can I say if not words that come from within, inspired by those who walked before me, leaving their mark so that I can never be lost? Hearing the drums as it sounds moves my feet one step at a time, feeling the breeze filled within, thus thrusting me in the direction I ought to be on. What can I do if not following those prompts? For as I am, so they were, therefore they shall be. Kings and queens of the lands they step on, the souls that sees them, the ears that hears them, the hands that touches them, the spirits that speaks to them. As the sun, the moon, the stars, and everything beyond, so as I am. What can I say, do, sing, shout for you to know, for you to believe, for you to understand that the greatness you see is the greatness that has been, that is, and that will forever be within you? What can I say? Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Luba Child. I'm so excited. Finally I'm doing this. I've been procrastinating this time for a while, but I'm so glad to finally be in front of your screens. So welcome. Thank you all who have subscribed already and been waiting for this moment with me. And those who are just joining, please subscribe, join the Luba Child family, and let us all grow together. So on this platform, what I'm mainly going to be covering is my poetry. I love poetry. I believe poetry is life, or poetry is freedom. Poetry is a map to how we're supposed to live in this journey. Poetry is an experience that when you submerge yourself into, it just brings you to a different level of thinking, level of living, level of speaking, level of just the way people perceive you as a person. That's what I think and feel poetry really is to me. So that's what you're going to be seeing mainly on this channel. Apart from poetry, we're going to be covering freedom, and in freedom, it is just a lifestyle. It is the way that I choose to live. You're going to be hearing stories, you're going to be cooking with me, we're going to be dancing and jamming together, maybe a workout or two from time to time, but we're just going to be exploring. We're going to be not just exploring from the outside, but exploring from the inside too, exploring who we are, how we are building our characters, our personalities, and how people around us, or the things and circumstances around us, are building and infringing on our experiences here on this earth, but at the same time, how we can learn from it, take from it, and build it within us, and therefore allow us to grow as human beings and be ourselves and just enjoy this life. So this channel is a learning platform for both myself and you. We're going to be learning from each other. It's a place where we're going to be sharing greatness. We're going to be sharing amazing experiences with each other. We're going to be growing. That's what life is all about, so growing. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be growing on this channel. Bear with me, grow with me. This is just the beginning. There's a marvelous things to come. So please stick there with me. Let's hold each other's hands and move the way that we need to. I'm so grateful for you guys. I look forward to being in front of you more often. I look forward to sharing my poetry, other people's poetry as well, and let's see how this thing is gonna grow, how it's gonna blossom into something greater, something bigger, something magnificent, something spontaneous. Let's share the love, the joy, the peace that is within my heart, sending it to you. So this poem titled What Can I Say is basically just us who are very fearful, very afraid to tackle the battles and challenges that life brings in our direction, forgetting that the same life that's bringing us battles is the same life that has equipped us. It has equipped us, made us ready for those challenges and battles, because life knows that you will conquer it. It knows that you will overcome it. It knows that you will come out of it stronger than you went in it. But why are we so fearful? Why are we so scared when challenges are thrown at us? Why are we so scared when life just acts as if it has turned a blind eye to us, as if we don't exist? So we just like having bad things happening to us, one after another. So we are, our mental state becomes shaken, because we just came out of a challenge and we came out of it strong or stronger than we were, but now we've been thrown into something else. We are fearful, thinking that we're not going to be able to come out of it alive. We're not going to be able to come out of it strong like we did with the other circumstances or situations life put us through. So this piece of poetry was just to let us know that the people that came before us, the experiences they went through, and I feel like those experiences were tougher than what we're going through now. Those experiences were harder, they were difficult, but they obviously pierced through them. They conquered them. They came out stronger than they went in. They conquered themselves. Because these battles that we are battling, they're not just battles that come out of thin air. Sometimes they are things that we create because life gives us a certain plate, life gives us a certain experience, but we're trying to dodge it. By dodging that experience, by trying to circle it, by trying to corner it, by trying to make it short, take a shortcut, we find ourselves in front of a bigger experience, something scarier, something more fearful, something that makes our heart palpitate like faster than it should be, something that makes us scared, something that makes us feel like that is the end of the road, that is the end of that journey, that is the end of a certain experience. But that only happens because you were trying to dodge the other experiences that life was putting in front of you to build you up to the place where you're at right now. So instead of dodging things, instead of trying to take shortcuts into life, or trying to think that we are clever, we are smart, we are smarter than life, we can, corner it. We can, when it says A, you're like, no, I don't want B either. I just want to go straight to C. And then when you get to C, there's this wall in front of you that you need to climb, and it's so tall that you find yourself being overcome with fear, overcome with what's the word I'm looking for? You are overwhelmed with fear. It's so much that you can't even move. You don't see a way of being able to conquer it. But I always told myself, if the people that came before me were able to overcome their challenges and live through another sunshine and be great in all the things that they did, all the things that they put their hearts in, all the things that they spoke came into a reality, and they were able to be happy, spread joy and peace among the nations and the communities, why can't I? Why are these simple challenges that are coming my way making me so fearful, making me literally freeze, because you don't know how to start or where you're going to go, which way. And the people who are supposedly supposed to be our leaders and guide us in these challenges in life, they themselves are struggling. So that's the worst part, hey? The worst part is you have certain people whom you look up to. You're like, okay, I love this person, the way they set out their lives, the way they are taking their lives one step at a time. I really admire it. It's admirable. It's great. I want to be able to do that too. But then when a challenge hits them, you're standing on the other side or watching them, you're like, oh. So if this person is unable to overcome this and they are crumbling down literally, what about me? Like, how am I going to do this? That's why I always say, sometimes having these people whom we look up to, it's good, it's great, it's amazing, but another time the person whom you need to be really looking up to is the person you're looking at in the mirror, because that's the only person that can overcome what you're going through, not the other person. You can throw the same experience to person A and they're gonna crumble. Person B will almost make it, but person C will be able to do it because they were prepared for it. So let us stop this thing of trying to take shortcuts into our lives, or trying to corner life, or trying to run away from experiences that were meant for us, experiences that were meant to build us, experiences that were meant to add to our growth, experiences that were meant to open us to greater things that are coming for us, things that were meant for us, things that are there for us to grasp and enjoy, things that will fulfill us and fill us. I don't know if you get that. Things that will fulfill, like it fulfills you and it also fills you. You know, you can get fulfillment from watching something, from seeing something, but when you experience something, that's your entirety being submerged into that experience. So all the dark places that you had within you, all the holes that, like the missing pieces that you had within you, have been submerged into this experience. And in the end, you are coming out stronger than you went in, because you were prepared for it. You took every challenge that came your way with strength, and most importantly, with a smile on your face. We need to stop this thing of sobbing when life gets hard. It's okay to be sad, but we need to sometimes just sit down and think, wait, this other time this thing happened to me, but I came out stronger and even better, and I'm happier than I was. I'm happier than I was. I'm exerting this joy and this happiness, and people are looking at me like, whoa, didn't you just go through this terrific thing? But here you are smiling, here you are so happy, so joyous, you know, you feel lighter. So that's why when challenges come my way, when I am faced with a difficult thing, I'm always smiling. People think I'm crazy, hey? People think I'm mad. Like, yo, you wake up every morning, good morning, have a beautiful day, have a great weekend, share the vibes, be the vibes. You know, I'm always such a jolly person, so jolly, happy, you know, exerting this positive energy even when I am going through the most. Even when life has got me up to here, you know, the waters are up here and now I'm down here and I can't breathe. I'm smiling, I'm happy, because when you smile and you're happy and you don't really put your mind, or, you know, you don't really think about the toughness of your life at that, you know, the things that you're going through at that moment, when you don't really think about it as much, you find that you cruised through it. You don't really feel it as much because it's not of importance. You didn't put that importance on it. You know, when you give something value, you find that you spend most of your time thinking about it, most of your time building things to treasure it, because it's so valuable to you. Now, when you're going through toughness, when you're going through terrible circumstances, but your focus is not on there. Your focus is on something that is greater than that. A place where you see yourself after you've crossed that place. So when I go through situations, circumstances where I feel like, oh, this is hard, oh, this is tough, oh, am I gonna make it out of this alive? But I don't really think about it as much because I'm waking up every morning, the sun is shining, you know, the skies are blue, everybody's happy. So therefore, I'm also in that routine of I'm waking up every morning. I'm grateful for the fact that I'm even awake. I'm grateful for the abilities and the skills that I have that are equipping me to do my everyday life. So why should I spend so much energy thinking about the things that I cannot change? It's just things that I have to go through to be able to get to the side that I need to be able to get to the stature of a person that I need to be. So when I say, what can I say if not words that come from within? It's not something I go looking for, you know. I'm not going to go looking for answers, whatever. The answers are right here. The answers are there. They've always been there. The answers are staring you, like literally in your face. You just have to be still, stay quiet, and listen. Thank you all for tuning in. I am wishing you all peace, joy, love, and happiness. Until next time, this is Lua Child.